Welcome back, you Cosmic Seekers. How are you guys doing? This is Cosmic Boogeyman. We are back with another Arrow deep dive. This time we are looking at the one, the only fantastic. Yeah, this is I actually carry this picture with me. Like, I not the card, I carry the image of this. I actually use a manifestation folder. And the High Priestess is one of the cards. Yeah, it's the mysteries of this card is so deep, so deep. The intuition of this card, just like as soon as you see this card, intuition, deep spiritual knowledge, mysteries of the universe. Like, that's what you should think when you see this. Like, that's why I look at this. I have like a full-blown image of this in on my phone. I open it up. I have a manifestation images folder. That's what I have. But the reversal, it's distorted energy. That's what it is. So when you get this reversed, it's that disconnected energy. The inner guidance is something's off, something's hidden, because you have the moon right here. You have the moon right there. So if you haven't seen the upright of this card, I talk about it, get really deep into it. But the reversal of this is teaching us some really interesting symbolism. Still have the pot. We have the pillars. We still have the towers. If you look at them in that respect here, it gets really deep here as I go into these cards. But the towers or the pillars that you could get into would be powerful here. They're upside down. We have the biggest space here, but we regain access to our energy, because this blocked intuition is not forever. We still have the veil and we still have all that. The secrets are here, but look at your inner wisdom. What's the reverse telling you on this card? What are you seeing here? Don't trust my words for a second. Just listen to your own energy, because we have strong energy still here. It's just temporary. It's like a cloud going over your home. It's just temporary. You're still gonna get the sun out. The veil is gonna lift. It's gonna lift. The distorted energy is just part-time, you know. We have no access to the hidden knowledge at all times. Even I have a limited access sometimes. I really get blocked. The veil may be lifted, but it's only in the usual sense. We get kind of connections at certain times. Think about the moon cycles. Take yourselves a deep energy there, and look at that full moon energy, right? However, let's keep going, because when we deliberately hide things from ourselves or others, that's a different situation, right? Keeping secrets, that's when this moon will light up. What about your emotional, spiritual life? How do we look at that? How does the scroll symbolize in your life? Because if this scroll is blocked, that intuitional scroll, in that being upside down, that's when it changes things. Knowledge, wisdom's blocked, that's when things change. The symbolism, that's what changes. The deeper knowledge is then blocked. We have to look what we're lacking, what the insight is, where we're kind of being blocked from. I look at it as kind of a spiritual growth block. That's what it is. You're indeed kind of holding back, or somebody's holding you back. It could even be the divine holding you back, hesitating, saying, what are you going to do here? What are you going to do? What are you going to do? It's kind of like a really mockingly way thing to say you're going to give up on your spirituality. And a lot of people do. You have to ask yourself, take a moment and do me a favor. If I'm right, hit the thumbs up, because I bet you've met people who walked away from spirituality altogether and now just walk their own path. And it's fine. But people who follow the spirituality path get really deep into intuition. That's one of those things like, oh, my niece, nephew could see ghosts when they were little. They can't anymore. They gave up on it. That's the same mentality. Because this moon, the phases that come along with it, the subconscious, that unconscious mind, that confusion, that emotional instability, that's what we talk about. That's what comes along with those phases. And there's that energy. That's what we have to really be open to confronting. Because a lot of times people won't confront that energy, and that's what we look at. Because people don't want to face this, I would say, challenge that we get in. Because when we look in that stillness, that clarity, we reconnect to your spiritual path. When we look beyond whatever this holdback is, this feminine energy, this archetype, this challenges the masculine, this wisdom, this is receptive energy. This is like powerful. But when she's distorted, when she's blocked, that flow of feminine energy is blocked. When that's blocked, there's an imbalance. Something's wrong. Because we have that mismatch of masculine and feminine energy. There's a problem. Think about when you're a true feminine and you're with a masculine, and you're not getting along. There's emotions and intuition both plays a part. This card's inviting you to really look at that feminine side of the relationship, the intuition, the nurturing qualities. What is it that you need to do? I look at this card, I associate with the moon, and me personally, I look at the moon as Pisces. But it could be water energy, right? Because moon can be associated with that. But when we look at it, I don't like to just label the moon to anything, because the moon can influence anything. And it's in this situation, it's like fear, it's confusion, it's that being out of touch. Maybe you're not connecting to intuition or feelings. It's telling you to pay attention to your emotions. It's that judgment. Maybe you're being judged by others, blocking access to your deeper spiritual insights. That's when we get into this, and we're trying to get into that energy. When this time of illusion or misperception comes in, there's something we can't see. So that's why I look to go in even in deeper, because they hide things right in plain sight, and we'll see the black and the white. We'll see the number 2. The number 2 looks to invite balance back in, duality, right? Because it looks to spiritual guidance. We look to get to that balance, harmony between your conscious and unconscious, the subconscious. We look to get into that connection. We look for the inner and the outer worlds, going from the veil to not having the veil. We look to have the spiritual guidance to not having the spiritual guidance. They want to have that energy where you're looking to have that imbalance to have balance. So I look at like Hermetic teachings and Kabbalistic teachings, and I try to go, how do I connect to these energies? Or I'll go into even the Reiki energy if I'm doing self-Reiki, or I'll try to go into my frequency change. Because what can help me best if I'm in a spiritual place like this? If I kept seeing this, I would probably play 396 hertz and just meditate. Or when I read or do tarot, I'll just listen to 396 frequency and just listen to it in my earbuds and then just read. Because those emotional and the negative thoughts will be cleared by frequency. That frequency helps clear out the confusion or illusions, and that blocks out the intuition from negative thoughts. And that clears it for deeper wisdom, clearing it out for hopefully an inner truth that I can get to quicker. I'm not looking to make a problem, but I'm looking to make it easier for my energy to get back on. I have to trust my instincts. I have to trust my inner guidance. And that's what I do, is I try to look at a multi-layer approach. I'll start from the top, work my way down, and dig into the card. But when I look at this, I want to say, why am I looking at it? What's the creativity block? What's the intuitional block? Is there something blocking me? Because once I'm getting blocked, I trust my intuition, but if it's blocked, whoa, that's like losing your compass. Losing the compass and the map. Those secrets that the universe is trying to point to you, like saying follow the birds, follow the river. That's what we're looking for, because those secrets in the universe are teaching us other things. We have to be ready to face them. If we lose our map, lose whatever this is, lose our compass, pay attention. This also could be pay attention to your dreams, because they're telling you something. I always tell people, especially feminine, the feminine dreamer, whoa, don't suppress those. Because that's the really valuable information. If you dream and you're feminine, listen. Because the truth is coming out in that way, because that's your subconscious saying, allow me to tell you that. Because that's when we're getting into that deeper energy. What we're also doing is we're getting into those like deeper energies, like the pomegranate energy that's behind this. It's growing without you having to do anything. That wisdom you need is trusting in yourself. It's guiding you from beyond the veil. You're blocking your intuition from here, but from the other side, it's growing, and you can't stop it. Even if you say, I don't want to trust, I don't want to hear, I don't want to hear, for example, not for everybody, but let's just pretend someone's about to get a proposal, and they don't want to ruin the surprise for themselves from the other side. They want their soul to have a full experience. Maybe they're blocking that out, and they decide that their life has been full of pain, trauma, and hate. So they're like, oh, they must be cheating on me. That's why I can't detect anything. That's why something feels off. No. But you're keeping secrets to yourself, and they block your growth, and that's what happens because you haven't healed right. So the universe is putting this in reverse, saying you are not in an emotional healing place, or maybe they are not there. But this could be a lot of different things, and it unlocks wisdom, saying that's why I couldn't see it, and then you just dismiss it. And you later on, oh, that's why I couldn't see it, and then dismiss it. Oh, that's why I couldn't see it, and then dismiss it. The universe says, wait. I keep doing this, and you won't, and you're not picking up on the spiritual wisdom I'm putting down. You have to guide your decisions through the spiritual wisdom. Trust the process, trust the journey, trust the fact that you're reconnecting for a reason. Trust your inner goddess. That's all we're doing. That's all we're asking. Doesn't matter who you are hearing this, trust that inner goddess. We all have one in us. The reverse side priestess is reconnecting to that which we want to deal with. I don't care if you don't, you have to. That's what's going to make you feel better. Honestly, that inner voice, the hidden truth, the things that need to be healed, those energies, that's what we're looking at. Because those blockages are barely there, the strength's there, and we have the moon energy here, we have the moon energy here. And like I said, if you haven't seen the upright, do yourselves a favor, watch the upright and come back, because it's going to give you a lot of clarity about what we're getting into. But this card here is giving us the energy to kind of look at those blockages, why we're getting them, and what it's bringing us back to, because we're getting into these moon symbolisms, and we're getting into these moon energies. But when the water and all this is coming through here, through the robe and through the moon here and here, this kind of energy is giving us the symbolism. What does this mean? Why are we getting in here? What is it doing? How is it connecting us? And what does it mean to get or disconnected, or losing ourselves? The universe wants you to understand this card has a lot of deep meanings. So we're talking about the Torah, we're talking about the spirituality, we're talking about this here is access, I would even call it, to the Akashic records. But however you interpret it is up to you. Right now you're blocked to it. Understand that this is you trying to find those hidden truths. You are trying to figure out the blockage. You have to figure out the spiritual path. You lose touch, you lose clarity, you could lose the path altogether. Understand this is a very key point. We're at the third card in the reversals. That's why we're going on this journey. I start with the Fool card and I work my way all the way up. So stay with me on the reversals, because the reversals are as important, if not equally important, not more important than the uprights. Don't give up on it. Understand that this is your time to heal and be healed. You have still pain in there. I know you do. If this message resonates with you, let me know. Hit the thumbs up. Let me know. Meet me on Wednesdays at 7 p.m. and don't forget to subscribe. Share the channel. Cosmic Collective members, I'll see you for special pop-up events. I'm actually going to be going live later on. If you can do me a favor, let everyone know. I appreciate you. I really do. If you guys are looking for more content, let me know. I appreciate that you have signed in and spent your time with me. I hope that you guys are learning. We'll see you soon. Be safe. Peace.